Where's my little post-it that I gave the little bank bitch? Hey guys, it's Ryan from Mama's Got a Budget. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for joining me. So, in today's video, we're going to be doing our January 2019 budget. This is month number 2 of budgeting on my channel, and I'm so excited. So, we have our budget here, and we're going to jump right into it. But, no we're not, because I forgot to do my other part of my intro. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Ryan. I'm 31. I'm a single mom from Chicago, and I do budget videos here on YouTube. I went to school for finance and accounting at SIUC. That's in Carbondale, Illinois. What? Go Salukis. Hey, I think I'm going to have a different dance for them every time. Like, what we're going to do. So, I went to SIU in Carbondale. Graduated with my bachelor's in finance and accounting. Got a job working in a hospital doing accounting. Now I'm in kind of still the hospital field, I guess. But I work with highly compensated ER physicians, pathologists, and anesthesiologists. Something that I could never. But I do their financial packet. I analyze their trends. I do their budgeting. I forecast, you know, what's coming up and where they're going to be in the... Like, basically, I'm their financial person. They trust me with everything, with their... paying their money. I have access to all their bank accounts. I give them retirement advice. I make their contributions for them with that. I have monthly conference calls or meetings with them. I do all this stuff for them, right? All this stuff. I did all this stuff in college, right? All this stuff. Made it through. Was the first one in my family to attend and graduate from a 4-year university. So I was doing all this and I wasn't applying it to my daily life. I'm still struggling. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was a single mom, didn't know what I was doing. Still halfway don't, but I'm here on this budget journey, and that is where Mama's Got a Budget was born. I needed to take everything that I knew, right? I need to reel it back. Use my book smarts from SIU that I learned with my degree. Use my street smarts from the experience that I was getting. Working in the field every day and apply it to my personal life. I finally said no more and that I'm going to do this. I'm going to be on a budget journey and I'm attempting to do a zero-based cash budget. What that means is that every dollar that comes in, I'm going to have an assignment for until we're down to zero. I'm trying not to swipe my card for anything. I'm trying to forecast, just like I do for these docs, I'm trying to forecast my expenses and cash flow, anything that's extra. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, then please hit the subscribe button. Join us. We're growing every day. It's amazing how many of you guys are out there like me. You guys are so motivational, so relatable, so like you're always there. Like I know that I can always check my YouTube app and look at my comments like to motivate me. So that's really what's going on here. So today's video, like I said, we're gonna jump over here, and if you're new here, we do this often. I look at you over here and you see what I'm doing over here. So we're jumping into our January 2019 budget. And the only thing that I have done was draw the lines. I get paid twice a month. So these lines that you see here, the gray is my first paycheck, which is for, which is for the last day of the previous month. And then the purple you see from the 15th. So I get paid on the 15th and the last day of the month. This right here in gray is what I got paid for on December 31st. And this in the purple is what I'm going to get paid on January 15th. If I had to give you one of my biggest tips, in addition to the ones that I provided in my top 5 budget tips video, if you guys haven't seen that, I'll link that as well. It's back on the channel. Take your expenses, divide it by the number of paychecks you got, and that's your amount that you're paying. Get into the habit of paying your bills with every paycheck, and it will become much easier to get those paid off, you know? If you're taking a $500 car payment and dividing it into $250, you have $250 more of that paycheck to go toward other expenses. So I'm a huge advocate in that. But this right here that you see is what we're going to lay out for the actual due dates of the bills. Now, if you remember in my last video, I did the same thing, but I did these hearts, and it was kind of just like me diving headfirst and deciding one day to make this calendar, turn on the camera, and get it cracking. So I kind of just like pen to papered it. But I have since made these stickers to go along with it. I made these inserts as well. I did a whole walkthrough of this budget binder if you're interested in that. But this time I made stickers to go with it because I was kind of over my janky little hearts I was drawing. So I wanted to make stickers so that I can just fit them. Hold on, you probably can't even hear me. I wanted to make stickers so that, you know, I would fit them into my boxes and it look a little nicer. So I came up with these color schemes. Actually, I have one more that I don't have cut. So I came up with these color schemes that I think I'm going to use. Maybe see what the mood strikes me as, but this one is screaming winter to me, so I'm going to be using this today. Someone asked about these, and I included those. No, I included these samplers. If you haven't seen them, I'll show you real quick. I included samplers that look like this in all of the cash envelope orders that were placed, I think after like the first 10 or 15. I was like, I should do freebies for them. So I came up with these budgeting inserts, these budgeting stickers where I have like check boxes and bill due stickers. So even though I have a lot more planned, these are now available to be purchased on my, it's not even like a site, it's a Google form, because I don't have time to be paying nobody's fees and doing all that if only a couple of you are interested. And you know, if it takes off, then that's great. But I have a Google form, just like I have for the cash envelopes. I'm going to have a Google form for the stickers, so be sure to check those out if you want to, you know, if you want to spruce up your budget calendar a little bit. Ooh, I can make them like diamonds. They don't even have to be squares. Okay, let's get real creative now. What am I doing? Okay, so then I also have my spreadsheet here that we're gonna pull up. And honestly, someone asked me about this, about my spreadsheet, and right now it's kind of messy, and I want to be able to have it more streamlined, like a little prettier before I show you guys. I think, I don't know, we'll see, but I do plan on showing you. So we have rent, which is going to be, you know what, let me stick this back to my hands and take this out. This is why I love the Happy Planner, the disc bound system, so much. That's because we can take it out and it can look like so. Okay, you can see like when I was drawing these lines, I got a little shaky over here, but that's okay. That's okay. So we're going to take these stickers and lay them down. They're just going to be like little check boxes. They're completely... Did I pay? They're completely... I'm like, did I pay this bill? Where I'm sticking it down on the first. Oh, they're kind of too wide. I think I write wider than a diamond allows. So like I said, they're unnecessary, but I don't know, I just wanted to make something cute, and I just made them for myself and stuck them into the orders. So if you already have these, let me know how and if you like them, because they were like a little surprise. Here you go. And let's not really do then. Okay. So I'm gonna speed you through this whole me putting down the stickers, and I'll come back when I'm writing them, when I'm actually writing the bills in. And also, excuse my nails, I didn't want to go get them done before I did this video because I had to let y'all know like how much I was putting in to my cash envelope. I couldn't just go to the nail salon. Like, I feel like really obligated, and it's no one's fault, but I just feel like really obligated to film videos before I actually do the thing. You know, I don't want to do it backwards. looks like when I write everything out. Super cute, right? I like how it pops with the stickers a little bit. Makes it a little more fun. I'm going to try not to get too carried away with the stickers, but I do have a lot of stickers that I need to use. I do make stickers sometimes for myself. I do play around with things like when I'm bored, so I'll try not to get too heavy on the sticker usage, but I do want to do like different types of budgeting videos, like budgeting for like digitally on your phone, on a computer, on a spreadsheet, in a planner, with stickers, without stickers, like different types of videos. So I want to show different ways to actually do it in my video. So I hope that it doesn't offend anyone who has been here since the beginning, that it like the aesthetic changed for January, because it's still the same. I'm still the same OG. January. Alright, yeah. That's what we got. And like I said, love the Happy Planner, love the disc bound system where you can just pop it in and pop it out. Don't know why I didn't do these two at the same time. I'm just interested in making my life that much tougher, apparently. Alright, so yeah, that's super cute. Still don't know what I'm going to use the sidebar for, but oh, I can write that like things that may change. I need to, well, the 1st is a holiday, so we got New Year's Day is on the 1st, and then I need to call American Family to get the life insurance thing set up, because I still haven't done that. Okay, so moving on to the actual portion where we break everything out, right? And I use real numbers on mine. You may find people on YouTube or on their blog or on Instagram that use ballpark numbers, but I don't. I don't have time to make 2 budgets. I don't have time to remember which budget is which. If I'm looking at the real one or the fake one that I made after, 3 days after I turn off the camera, I don't want to do that. It's just a personal choice. If you guys do want to get into sharing your budget, if you choose to share real numbers or not share real numbers, is up to you. Some people like black out their income. That's kind of weird to me, because you kind of gotta know what you're working with. I don't know. It just is not something that I want to do, and it attributes to the transparency of my channel and to being more relatable, helping you guys out. You seeing real numbers, you seeing me go through what I'm going through, and obviously sometimes I can't math all the way, so I don't want to use fake numbers and then use real numbers in my day-to-day life, and then I'm updating you using fake numbers, but then going through the drive-through and using real, like, I don't know. That's just too much for me, so I choose to use real numbers, so what you're seeing here is 100% true. I think I'm going to change pens, because this one is a little too thick. It's coming out a little too fast for me, okay? A little slower, please. And let me know if you guys can see this okay. So this is a 0.7 tip. No, 0.38 tip. The other one, this one up here is a 0.7. So we're going to start with our carry forward. And this is going to be what is left in the account. Carry forward. Yeah, that should be fine. We have $26, which is awesome that we don't have a lot to work with. Then you want to subtract out what you need for bills. I don't know what to call this yet, but need for bills. So let's say I had a $26 left, right? But I had a gym membership that was going to come out for $19.99. I wouldn't have $26. I would have $26 less than $19.99. You see what I mean? So we would have $6.01, not $26 left over. So you always want to account for what's in your account but has not cleared yet. The float that you have between days should accurately reflect what you have pending yet still. Even if, like, today is the 1st, even if you didn't have a bill due until the 16th, and that money's still sitting in there, you've designated it from your last budget, keep it in there. Do not account it for this budget. Ignore it all the way. I don't happen to have anything. Last month I did, but this time I don't have anything. Everything has cleared. Unfortunately, they have taken all my money, so I am back down to $0. I need to set aside $0, and then we're going to add in what we got paid. So we'll put paycheck was $14.8607. And I'm looking here at my spreadsheet that I have gotten asked to like show it before, but honestly right now it's functioning for me. It's kind of messy, and I want to be able to make sure that it's okay, I think, before I show it. I don't know. So we'll see, but I do plan on sharing it eventually. So we got that $14.8607. And then we bring down our total income of $15.1207, right? Total income. And that is what we have to work with. Sorry, smeared a little bit, but that's what we have to work with for this paycheck. So now we're going to break out the expenses, right? So let's get that started. Expenses. Oh, down there. So I'm going to write these all out, and I will check back when I'm done. Okay, so I wrote out all my fixed expenses, and these are the bills that are due no matter what. We still haven't gotten to our cash envelopes or anything like that, or our sinking funds. These are just fixed expenses, the bills that you have to pay. So first is going to be rent, and since this is part one, I don't know if I said this in this video, this is part one. I like to split my bills in half because I have 2 pay periods per month, and so I like to take the monthly amount divided by 2. So these bills that you're going to see me list out, these amounts you're going to see me list out are divided by 2. So keep that in mind. So rent, we have $200 because again I stay with my mom. That's how much I pay her every pay period. Child care this week or this month coming up is going to be about $260, so that is $130. Car note $258.10. Split that in half. Geico $73.59. Car wash is going to be $6.50. $100.07 for Verizon this month. I don't know why it went down like $5. I don't know if I wasn't late because that's what they were charging me every time. I don't know. So I got $100.07. Okay, so for Elijah's savings, I did $21.48 because I actually do Elijah's savings last, but I have it listed here in the middle. So I did every other bill except for Elijah's, and I needed 48 cents would make it an even amount that I would have to get out of the bank, since I didn't want to get out like quarters, nickels, and dimes and things like that. So I just pushed the extra $1.48 into his savings. And since that's an automatic transfer and I control the amount, it was perfect. So that's kind of like a little hack that I learned, is to do his savings last. And that way I can control, because I at least want to do $20. If I do at least $40 a month for the next 10 years, then we'll be good. So giving him an extra $1.48 is fine. Capital One Quicksilver is going to be $75. Capital One Platinum, I usually do $50, so that's fine. American Express is the same, it's $50. My Capital One Quicksilver balance is higher than my Platinum. That's why I put more toward that. Navient, if I split it in half, is $35.84. I don't know. I just pay the minimum balance right now. I know there's people all over like Instagram and stuff like paying off their full balance and everything like that, but I'm not to that point yet. So right now I'm paying what is due and I'm splitting it in half. Gym membership is $444. Spotify is $750. QVC is $58.79, and that is for this camera up here that you see, the overhead. I purchased it off of QVC, and so then I split it up into the Easy Pay. Am I recording? Oh, my battery's low. I split it up into the Easy Pay option. Netflix, $5.50. Patreon is $4. Typic, which is an app like for text and stuff to spruce up my social media pics when I start posting more, $3.18. Hulu is $6, and then Visco Cam is $1.08 even, and that comes out to $1,091.07. So I did that because I had 7 cents up here in income and then 7 cents down here. So now we move on to the cash envelopes. And I'm going to set up this page really quickly. Okay, so I decided to speed you guys through that part. I think I'm going to make like a template because I'm tired of writing it already. This is my 3rd time writing it, like, because I had part 1, part 2, now part 1. My 3rd time writing it, and I'm kind of over it. So in the next video, don't be surprised if you find a template. Like, my neck hurts. Oh, shit. Too much writing. Okay, so like I said, I have the income and expenses, right? Then I wrote out all my cash envelopes and all my sinking funds. If I go down and I do all of my cash envelopes, that totals $310. All of my sinking envelopes totals $111. And those together total $421. So here is my complete budget for the first part of January 2019. I gotta get used to saying 19. For January 2019, I have all of my income and all of my expenses accounted for. Then I broke out the remainder into cash envelopes and sinking funds. So if I have $421 left over after I pay all my bills, that is $150 I'm sorry, not 2, that's 11. $150, 11 20s, 10 10s, 10 5s, and 1 1 to equal $421. And I will just take this to the bank just like this. Hopefully when they slide it to them, they don't think that I'm trying to rob them, like passing them like a death note, like give me all your money. But that's how I give it to them. And yeah, they will give me the denominations that I want. So that is part 1 of my January budget. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I know most of it was sped through, but it's the same categories as last time. In the next video, which will be my cash stuffing envelope, I'll zoom in on this and go in more in depth. But I know you guys like to see mostly just cash stuffing in those videos. I know most people don't go to the cash stuffing videos to see the actual budget, so let me know which one you guys prefer. I don't know, maybe that's just me like over analyzing it, but this time I'm gonna split them up. If in February you want me to combine the first part of February with doing the budget and the cash stuffing at the same time, then just let me know. So thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you in my next video, and let me know if you guys budget similarly to me. If you have any tips or tricks, leave them in the comments below, because my comments, they be popping on every video, boo. they be popping on every video. So I know you girls read through those and you guys bounce ideas off of each other, which is amazing. And I be, you know, scrolling through them too. I see every single comment. I read every single one. If you guys would like to get any of the stickers that I showed you guys, I have in these colorways. I'll include it in the description bar below. Excuse me. And it'll also be like another Google form for you guys to fill out, and I will get those out to you as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for your, I was going to say support. Let me know if you have any questions. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!